guys, it is our last day of quarantine. I'm really excited. I am done being in this hotel room. I'm tired of chicken. Really tired of eating chicken. So, I am packing things up. They already took our 2 large suitcases and sent them ahead to my main school that I'll be working at. They sent it to the school, and then my supervisor is actually picking us up tomorrow from the station in Gifu, and then taking us to eat sushi, and then taking us to get said suitcases, and then fill out a whole bunch of paperwork, and then finally, around the end of the day, around like 4 or 5, we get to actually go to our apartment where we live, where I'll be dropping off my partner, and then I will be going back to fill out more paperwork. And then I'll start my first day of work the next day, which is mostly just filling out more paperwork and going to the bank. And I think I also have to get registered with City Hall. And then I'll be teaching a lesson, an introductory lesson on who I am and where I'm from, and doing a bit of just explanation of me to my students. So yeah, I'm gonna finish up my introduction lesson today and then spend the day kind of relaxing. We also have to finish packing the rest of the stuff. We just did laundry, which is why I'm in my pajamas. I have to wear a suit tomorrow. You need to dress really professionally. Even when they were sending off the luggage, they were really quick to be like, but do you have your suit with you? And I'm like, yes. So yeah, super important to them. I also noticed after I dropped off my suitcases that I packed up all of my deodorant into the suitcases that are now in Gifu. That sucks a lot. If you don't know, if I had the time and the resources, I could get new deodorant, but I am in quarantine with only the Family Mart downstairs, which does not sell deodorant because sweat glands are different here. I wouldn't even know where to start or get into it, but if you didn't know, Japan does not have easily accessible deodorant that I would normally use, which is why I brought a 4-pack and then had an extra already opened and then packed them into a suitcase. Besides that little hiccup, it's going to be a really nice day. We got our last bigger breakfast, which was nice. I skipped the chicken. And then, yeah, I've just been kind of spending the morning looking out at the view, which I've really loved. I love the little farm that we have across from our quarantine area. Won't miss it because I get to leave. But yeah, it's really cute. I also noticed there was a wind and rainstorm the other day, and one of the trees got cracked in half, so I'll show you that really quick. Anyway, okay, so yeah, I'm going to be ironing my clothes so that they all fit in my little suitcase, and then work on my introductory lesson. To my grandma, who knows that I don't iron because she does all my ironing, you are going to love and be envious of this ironing board because it's super easy to use. Even I can do it. It's a cute look. You look dope. You look like a croissant queen.
Oh, look what I did today. I installed this.
Wow. That is the most interesting thing I've learned all day. Random update, one of my nails chipped off. I mean, they're my actual nails, but like the paint chipped off, and I just picked these up on a whim. This is the packaging. It's not sponsored, but it's Artify Nails, and they just come with these like little nail stickers. I'm pretty sure I'm late to this trend, if it's even a trend. I don't think it is. I don't know. I have never seen it, but I'm not in the beauty community, so. But pretty much you just peel one of these off and then find the nail that fits it best. And so I stuck it on this nail, and yeah, it worked. It's kind of like a band-aid, just so it didn't look so standout-ish, like it's the same kind of color as the nails I have. But yeah, it kind of just worked in a pinch, so I figured I would share. I normally won't have my nails done just because it's a lot of upkeep and it's expensive here, from what I have learned, found out, sussed out. And I don't know what other types of these kind of nails exist, but it says cruelty-free, waterproof, professional finish, fits all nails, scentless, which is great. Don't want my nails to smell. No drying time, which is true. I literally just stuck this on like a sticker. And lasts up to 10 days. Yet to be seen, but if it can last 24 hours, it just makes me look a little less patchwork. So we'll see about that, but I figured I would update just because that's one of the problems I came across. Yep. Alright, it's 5 a.m. So time to go turn in our card keys for our room, our cell phones, so that we don't have to stare at empty phones for 30 seconds. And then we are getting on a shuttle to the Shinkansen, which is like another hour, and then it just gets crazier from there.
After leaving Nagoya, we will be stopping at all stations before arriving at Shin Terminal. The conductor's room is in car number 8. Thank you.
Well, I made it. I'm in a house that I live in, or apartment. Today has been so long. Everyone was really nice and really welcoming. My vice principal showed me how to use the bus and the train, start that in the morning. I met a lot of my coworkers, and yeah, everyone was just super friendly, and I'm pretty sure I made a fool out of myself, but it's over. That's done now. Fellow Jets are here to go help us do groceries, so I'm going to go. Hi guys, sorry it's been a minute. I think I last interrupted myself with people coming over to kind of show us around at the grocery store, get us some basic essentials. I'm in one of the rooms right now that doesn't have an air con. There's an apartment video coming up soon where I show you the room. Things have just been really scattered. This was the most hectic week of my life. What essentially happened is I got off the train in Gifu, Hashima, and then my supervisor picked me up from the train station after a quarantine, and we went straight to the school to get our luggage. I had to meet the principal and vice principal of my school and do a really formal introduction, and then we went to the apartment, set up gas. My supervisor is super friendly and welcoming, as well as all of the coworkers I've met, but it's been overwhelming because everything is new. Everything I do is new, everything I do is different than what I would normally do, and some nuances and cultural differences has been a lot. At one point I was using a pen and 3 different people were looking at me with great concern, and it was because it was a document I should probably be using a pencil for before I use a pen to make sure that I got it right, because I'm new at writing my name in katakana, which is one of the 3 like character chart typewriting, and it's for foreign words. So yeah, they were just trying to be concerned and helpful, but they were unable to communicate with me that they thought it was weird that I was using a pen for an official document. Neither of us knew the word for official in each other's language. My supervisor got involved. Little things like that have just been an ongoing experience. I've been using the bus and the train to get to school each day. I have started on classes. I teach at 2 different schools, so I have my base school, which I'm at Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and I have 4 to 5 classes at that school, and then my other school is my visiting school, and I visit it 2 times a week. So on Tuesday and Thursday I go to my visiting school, which is up the side of like a mountain. But there's a bus at the bottom of the mountain at my station. It's really easy to get to now, but I didn't know how to get there before, and there's only 1 bus that goes up the mountain and 1 bus that goes down the mountain, and I have to make sure I catch them. So it was scary in the way that if I did not catch them, I didn't know what happened next. As far as settling in goes, it's been going really well. Logistically, I have gone to the bank, to City Hall. I do not care for the bank or City Hall. Those were a lot of documents writing my birth date, which is different in Japan. They don't use the same year system. So instead of saying I was born in the 1990s, I had to say I was born in the 3rd year of a different era. Right now we're in the Reiwa era of Japan, but I was born in a different era, so writing my birthday and my name has been challenging, and that's just an odd concept for me, and I wish I would have practiced it more. But I had also bought an Incon stamp, which I got to use. I'll actually show that to you because it's pretty cool and I'm pretty excited about it, so hold on. So this is my honko, which is the stamp portion. So I open this up, and then inside there is a little stamp with my name on it. I think you can see that there, but it has my name on it in katakana, and there's also a little bit of ink here, so I press it in there, and then on official documents I stamp it with my name. And yeah, and so this is the Incon and this is the honko itself. So your Incon goes inside of your honko. I hope that that makes sense. I'm explaining something that's a brand new concept to me, so I apologize if I missed something vital, but luckily I did get to use this for a majority of the documents, but then it will also have you just write your name out as well as sign, and they don't have American signatures here. So when I scribbled my name on the first document they asked me to sign, they again looked at me with great concern. Just little learning differences there and a lot of paperwork, but after we were done with the bank and City Hall, I really got to start teaching and meeting the students. I do walk with some of my students on the way to school, which is really great because that is where I'm finding that they speak the most English, is not in class. In class, they pretend like they cannot hear me, or they stick their heads inside of their jackets, but when they're outside of class, they're very excited and very very good at English. So yeah, it's been fun getting to meet everyone and getting to know our surroundings. We've gotten to walk around just a tiny little bit because right now I'm just getting my commute there and back. I hope that I got enough filmed of this getting here process. I couldn't really film the bank or city hall or my work. I definitely can't film my school without permission. Maybe one day I can get special permission to do some sort of showing you the school in greater detail, but whatever I was able to show you is the very limited amount of what I can show you, which is like empty hallways, empty doors, things like that, because you need to protect like the privacy of the students and the staff, and I also don't want to get doxxed on where I work and live because like that just doesn't feel safe. I'm sorry if this wasn't as like exciting or thrilling as maybe you would want it to be, but yeah, I did my best and I will continue to vlog and show you things. Hopefully I have a video already out, and that is of my wrap up. So I read some books recently in quarantine and on the plane. I really enjoyed them and I'm still reading on my commute to work. At first I couldn't listen to any audiobooks because I needed to make sure I was getting off at the right train stop and I was very nervous, but I can also listen to audiobooks on my break and I can read Kindle books on my tablet at work. So I will be getting back into reading. I kind of had to take a break this week, but I'm currently reading Witch Haven and really enjoying it. So for those who were curious about Witch Haven, it will be in my next recent reads review, and I'm hoping it continues on how it is because so far so good. I think that is all I have to share with you in this video. Please leave a comment if you have any questions, or like it if you like these types of videos. If you like me or you like a mixture of book and Japan content, then feel free to subscribe, and if you decide to stick around, I will see you in the next video. Until next time, bye!